Hi there, here's a walkthrough of standing with you tonight. It's a low advanced AB nightclub. The A section is 32 counts and the B section is 16 counts. It's a two-wall line dance. There is a tag, there is a change and some other changes and a few easy arms. But I will explain that as I get along. A part, 32 counts, two walls. So the weight's on your left. You're going to step right to the side to begin with on count number 1. As you do that, I want you to bring in your left foot next to right into a figure 4. So you kind of like you hitch your left knee. You also bring in your left foot next to right, okay? As you do that, I also want you to spin a half turn over your left shoulder, going up on the ball of your right foot. So you step and you go up and you spin and you rock left to left side on count number 2. You recover back onto your right foot on 3. Then you do a twinkle quarter turn on and 4 and. So twinkle quarter turn and 4 and. Step right forward into a prep position on 5. Step turn step on 6 and 7. Step turn turn. That's a 3/4 turn. So you step a half turn on 8 and quarter turn, pointing right to right side. You're facing 12 o'clock. Moving on, quarter turn right, stepping down on your right on 2. Quarter turn again into a left side rock and 3. Cross side back rock to the right side on 4 and rock 5. Recover right foot, 6, step left to left and back rock 7. Recover your left onto your left foot, hitching your right knee on 8. Notice when I do the cross side back rock, my body opens up to the left. And when I do the rock step back on the right, I open up my body to the right side, okay? So this is, you could call it styling, but equally, it helps you to go into the next section because the next section is a Mambo half turn over your right shoulder, having prepped your body first to the right, and then it turns to the left into that Mambo half turn. It makes it a little bit more logical. Okay, so moving on to the third section, that is a Mambo half turn on 1 and 2 full turn and 3. The second you step down on your right foot on count number 3, you spin a quarter turn, bringing in your left toe next to right, so that becomes a little quarter pencil turn on count number 3, okay? Then you do a weave with a hitch on 4 and 5, behind quarter, and 6. That last quarter turn is a big step to the right, going into a basic nightclub on the end count. And dragging left towards right on 7. Close cross, left, right, 8 and. Okay. Last 8 counts. Step left to left side on 1. Quick back rock and 2. Step right forward and look on 3. In the music, distant satellite. Recover left, dropping your right arm and half turn around. Right, stepping right forward and rock your left foot forward and you reach up in the sky. That's the lyrics. Then you recover back on your right foot. You turn a half turn left on the end count. You do a step spiral turn, a full spiral turn, stepping right forward on 7. Step left forward and as you step down on that left foot on count number 8, you also turn a quarter turn, bringing in your left or your right foot next to left into a right hitch. So that completes the 32 counts. Let me just run through all the 32 counts, okay? So from the top, without stopping. Side step to the right on 1, side rock, 2, recover, 3, twinkle, and 4, step forward on 5, step turn step, 6, and 7, 3/4, 8 and point 1, quarter, 2, rock and 3, weave into rock, 4 and rock, 5, 6 and rock, 7, recover, hitch, 8, Mambo half turn, 1 and 2 full turn and quarter, 3, weave, 4 and hitch, 5 behind and 6 and drag on 7, close cross, 8 and side, 1 back rock and 2 forward and look, 3, recover half, 4 and rock and reach on 5, recover 6 and full spiral turn 7, quarter turn hitch 8. Okay, so that was the A section. It always and only comes facing 12 o'clock, okay? So the B part starts facing the back wall and you end the A part with a hitch. Basically, you go into the B part doing another turn, this time a quarter turn, and you kind of like lean onto your right foot, so you bend in that right knee and you lift up your left toes off the floor, okay? Because you come from a full spiral turn and a quarter turn, that extra quarter turn here, that moves your body, it makes your body move to the left, and that way it slings it all the way around your right afterwards, because it becomes a prep on 1, you spin around 3/4 turn, turning another quarter turn, stepping down on that right foot on 3. So the first 3 counts are 1, 2, 3. So quarter turn on 1, turn around, kind of like swinging your right leg around, 2, step down, 3, and 4 and, step, turn, and 4 and, over your right shoulder. Stepping back on your right foot into a rock step on 5, recover, 6 and. Notice when I do those 3 rocks, my body rolls backwards, forwards, and backwards. Okay, so that's 5, 6 and. I do a quarter turn now to the left, basically stepping down onto that left foot and then hitching right knee up on 7, going into a weave with my right foot on 8 and sweep left on 1. Moving on, behind side cross rock, 2 and rock, 3 and rolling bind to the left, 4 and 5. Cross rock, side rock, back rock with your right on 6 and side rock 7 and back rock 8 and start again with your B part, boom, just like that, okay? So that was the B part. Styling for the B part. You could say it's optional, but equally I find them very necessary, at least some of the arms. Watch me. So you start the B part, 1 spin, 2 down, 3 and 4 and. When you do the back rock, Guy Sebastian sings about him being the voice in your ear. So what you're going to do, you're going to cover your ears during the rock steps on 5, 6 and. So rocking back, rolling in the body and covering your ears on 5, 6 and. Drop your arms when you do the quarter turn hitch on 7, weave 8 and. When you cross behind and do that sweep, he sings about looking into the fear. So we're going to look into the fear, okay? So the way we look into our fear is that we look into the floor, look down on that left foot sweeping, so really accenting the sweep, okay? So you bend a little bit extra in that right knee, making the sweep a big one, and look onto your left foot, hitting fear in the music, okay? So these are the arms and the styling for the B part every time you start the B part facing the back wall. When you start the B part facing the front wall, the arms and styling are different. So facing the front, you do 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. Now when I do the rock step, he sings about the pain. So the pain, so you kind of like crouch over and you hold your body because you can feel the pain. So you do the rock step and you feel the pain, 5, 6 and. Drop down your arms and hit quarter turn 7. At this point you also start to bring up your both arms, palms facing in. So both arms go up into the air and 8 and he sings about the rain. So when you cross behind, do the sweep, your fingers sprinkle like this. So you move your fingers and your hands downwards with palms facing your face and you sprinkle on count number 1, okay? So that's hitch quarter turn, arms going up, 8 and 1, okay? So that's the styling for the arms every time you start facing the front wall. Now, in this dance, we also have a tag. The tag comes after the second B. You will be facing the front wall. The tag is very easy, and kind of like the purpose of the tag is really just to go back to the front wall. So the tag, it comes after your last, of the second B, you've done a cross rock, side rock, back rock. The tag is 8 counts. Basic nightclub to the right side on 1, 2, and side step left on 3. Back rock right foot on 4, and pivot a half turn over your left shoulder on 5. And sweep that right foot forward on 6 when you recover onto your left foot. Then do a twinkle with your right foot on 7 and 8. You cross left over right on the end count. That way you can start your A part from the top, going 1, rock, 2, 3. So that's the tag. Few extras. So the phrasing goes A, B, B, the tag, and it goes A, B, B. And then at this point the music changes. And then for the phrasing to be complete, what I've done, then you do the A part, but you do the A part from count 17 onwards, okay? So the B parts, you've just done a cross rock, side rock, back rock, and your body has opened up to the right, and you've just done that, the back rock, okay? So rather than starting from the top with another B, you go into a Mambo half turn. So that's the first step in the A part from count 17. Your Mambo half turn on 1 and 2 and turn 3. Okay. Now what is different at this very point is the music changes, the timing changes in this third A section. Okay. So therefore we're also going to change the timing. We're going to change the counts. So remember when you did the weedy hitch on 4 and 5, the counts were and 6 and drag 7 and 8 and blah blah blah. Now the counts will be 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8, begin your B part. So notice you go into a normal nightclub timing, that is slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Also, not only, so the steps are the same, but it's just the timing, the counts are different. Okay, notice also I didn't do any arms because he didn't sing about distant satellite, he didn't sing in the sky. So the third time you do the A, that is from the Mambo half turn, drop the arms and change the counts, okay? So once you've done those 16 counts of the A, you do 2 more Bs, doing them exactly the way I've explained them earlier on. And then you do a third B. So the dance finishes with 3 Bs. The third time you do B, you will start that facing the back wall. And this time, there's no point in covering your ears and looking down into your fears because the lyrics are totally different. So therefore, the third time you do B, that is the last full B, drop the arms, drop the styling, okay? Now that last B, it will take you to the front wall. You do the cross rock on 6 and 7 and 8, and you will finish off the dance with the beginning of the B part, that is the quarter turn lean. And then you're going to point your index finger up because he sings standing with you tonight, as in the dark sky. So quarter turn and you lean and you point and you look up into the night, into the dark sky. So there you go. That completes the walkthrough. Good luck.